Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome finally back to another video of the RG modding series. I'm so sorry that I didn't upload a video for so long, but I thought I ruined the paint and I didn't have any motivation anymore. But now you can see me sanding down the clear coat to get rid of the orange peel, which you can see in this picture. This, for example, is an area that I have missed, and this is what you want to get, a nice and even smooth surface. So yeah, I did the entire guitar with 1000 grit sandpaper, but that was my biggest mistake, that I only did it with 1000, and I should have done it with, after that, with like 2000 and maybe even something like 5000. Yeah. Now I am polishing the finish with some car polish and a pad that I mounted on the drill. It's not the ideal solution, to be honest, and I just didn't get the result that I wanted. So yeah, the rest I didn't catch on camera. Here's me already reassembling the guitar. Yeah, the finish is glossy on the front side. On the sides and back it is not so glossy, and you can see the scratches of the 1000 grit sandpaper. You can still see those because I could not get them out with the polishing. That is why I should have used like 2000 grit sandpaper or even more. Here I am installing some shielding for the pickup cavities with some aluminum tape, which is really handy because it's really sticky. Test fitting the pickups, I went for DiMarzio Titans, and I must say I'm really happy with the choice. And drilling some holes for the screws. Overall, I think this project was really nice to just get some experience. Yeah. Go down. The cat is meowing. No. Doing some final assembly steps. Somebody asked how I fixed the loose neck pocket. I didn't fix that, I just left it as it was. I taped it off so there was no paint getting in the pocket, and it's all fine. Guitar is just perfect. Doing some soldering, because it's my favorite thing in the world. I slightly messed that up as well, but you're going to hear that in just a minute. And here it is. In its full glory. Almost. This project took way longer than I hoped it would. I started sanding it and I thought that I just completely ruined the paint job. However, it's something you have to do. You have to sand it down. It will look horrendous after you polish it. It will get, hopefully, shiny like this with a really smooth surface. However, just as I said before, I only used 1000 grit sandpaper. I should have used 2000 and more to get rid of those really fine scratches, which you can't see on the video. Maybe if I turn around the back, you can see the back is kind of more satin. Like, I'm really happy with the front, except for those screw holes, which I didn't cover enough. I mean, for a first project, I think this turned out quite cool, and I'm really happy with it, with the way it looks and with the way it sounds. There was a moment I wasn't sure if I'm going to make a better guitar, but I can say I made a better guitar than it was before. On the headstock the paint chipped off a little. The headstock is also quite satin. I don't know if you can see this. I just didn't get it to shine. Honestly, I don't really care, because from a distance it looks quite nice. I think the best part about this guitar is just the tongue hole finished neck. This neck is, with my Kiesel, which also has a tongue hole finish, just the best guitar neck that I have. Really thinking about doing this on all my guitars, because it's such a great improvement in feeling. You should think about doing this too, especially if you have just a plain maple neck like this. It's such an easy job and it's very, very rewarding, trust me. Also really happy with the darkened fretboard and the polished frets. I mean, almost looks like a new guitar, almost. I talked about the hardware in the first video, and for me personally, I didn't see any sense in changing the bridge or the tuners, because they were just fine to me. The only thing I did you maybe remember this, I filed off the little screws of the saddles because they were sticking out and scratching your palm. Now it's flat, nothing to complain. The Titans sound great. I mean, the bridge pickup is just so aggressive and has so much output. It is fantastic, and I really recommend if you're going to upgrade pickups in an Ibanez. I think the Masters is a great choice, and the Titans, especially for metal, is a perfect choice. I was talking about the soldering job that I kind of messed up. I have a three-way. It sounds good on the bridge only and good on the neck only. It sounds very, very weird on the middle position. I don't know what happened. I checked twice. I didn't find any mistake. And it sounds kind of like there was a filter on there. Kind of like it, so I'm leaving it like this. Oh yeah, by the way, the big dent that I was talking about was here. You can still see where I tried to repair it, but I mean, it's far from that huge impact that it was before. So fixed, I guess. So what did this mod project cost me? Let me take my list. So here's everything that I spent. The guitar itself was 190 euros on the used private market. For the paint, I paid around 25 euros in a local store. The paint brand that I used was Plastic Coat. I had some primer at home, so I'd calculate around 30 euros for the paint. The pickups were obviously the most expensive thing. They were 171 euros. I bought them new on Toman. The black collar for the fretboard was 1 euro in a local store. It was like the last one in somewhere in the corner, and it said 1 euro, so I just took it. The tongue oil was around 12 euros with shipping. I got that from Amazon. The decal, the Ibanez decal, was I think around 8 euros with the shipping. If I remember correctly, I got this from lowjamcustom.com. And last but not least, the polishing disc and the polishing pad to put on the drill was about 8 euros from the local hobby store. So we have a total of 415 euros for this awesome looking guitar. I mean, if you would be a bit more creative than I was and not just paint it yellow, you can get for between 400 and 500 euros a really, really unique guitar. Make sure to find a good bass instrument that you want to modify. So this guitar stock felt really amazing already. The playability was amazing. It felt right to further improve it and to put the effort into this instrument. If you are more experienced than I am, you could try to take something that is complete garbage and turn it into something nice. I prefer to take something that is good in the first place and just do some aesthetic work and the pickups. Now I have a guitar in my hands, which I kind of forgot that it will be playable one day. Yeah, not sure what to do with it. I might sell it to make room and some money for the next project, because now I feel confident that I will get the next paint job. I will get that right, because this one isn't so bad for the first try. So if somebody of you in Europe is interested in getting this, just shoot me a message and we'll talk about it. Or maybe I keep it, I don't know yet. Tell me, do you want another project like this? Obviously, I tried my best to make the videos faster so that it doesn't take like half a year to do the project. Really sorry again that it took so long, but yeah, mediocre things take long. No, just kidding. Good things take long, but this isn't so good. That was a lot of talking. Is there anything I should mention? Oh shit. A lot of time went into this already, but I think I should have invested even more time if I wanted to get it near factory. Like, this is far from factory condition. So that was, again, yeah, let's take a listen to what this sounds like. I will be using kind of different tone than in the first demo, so it's not going to be an exact A-B comparison, because I can't even remember which tone I used in Overloud. I'm just going to run it through my Laney Ironheart with a Seymour Duncan 805 overdrive in front of that, and just show you the sounds and show you the Titans. I mean, those are really great pickups. I mean, this guitar sounds way more expensive than it is. Yeah, thank you so much for watching the last episode of Modding a Cheap Ibanez. If you have any further questions, feel free to ask them below. I'll try my best to answer all of them if they are relevant. If you're interested, I'm probably gonna do a written guide to how to modify your guitar on my website solange.eu. Make sure to check it out now and check it out in the near future when the article about this is going to be up. I think my website could need some more life. Man, I talk so much. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. More videos will follow. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.